So what after felt like months, Sony has finally decided to respond to the backlash. They have been receiving a lot, and God was their their response awful. This is nothing new, of course, since multi-billion-dollar corporations are run by some of the least intelligent people known to man. But I mean, seriously, come on, Sony, what the hell was this? If you aren't caught up now, a while back, PlayStation announced how they were going to stop all physical disc production by 2028. This got insane amount of backlash, with a lot of users voicing that they should boycott or pirate Sony games, which we got a lot of responses from other people as well, like one of Ubisoft's co-founders saying that they supported PlayStation, which is like, Ubisoft, you're doing shit. Without Black Flag, you would be doing absolute shit right now. So you need to shut up your mouth and stop being so confident, because nobody likes you, right? Nobody likes Ubisoft. That's just a known fact. So I don't know why they'd give this shitty ass take. Like when they probably read consumer responses and knew that this was a horrible take to have on this whole situation. And I mean, we got like opinions from people behind companies like Rockstar, and they didn't agree with PlayStation, and they said that they want physical discs. So it's like when the biggest game developer, the most, I guess not the biggest game developer, but the richest game developer, probably the most well-known game developer company says this is a bad idea, it's a bad idea, right? But finally, after endless community notes and the constant comments flaming them, they have finally responded. I'm going to start by showing you what PlayStation has said about why they are doing it. Just be aware that this voice is the voice in the clip is a translator who's translating for the spokesperson, right?
There are various reasons we made this decision. The biggest being that the digitalization of contents overall has been progressing. That's the big factor. It's not just for PlayStation, but for all kinds of contents, digitalization is progressing.
So now that you've seen that clip, I'm going to disagree, but agree with some stuff. First off, I'm going to admit that digitalization is indeed progressing, but I disagree that this should be a driving factor and this should move them forward with their decision. We know for a fact that physical discs do have a big market. Think about it this way. Vinyls, Blu-ray, CDs, video games, right? These all have a market, and if they didn't, every company would stop doing it, right? So what PlayStation is doing is, like, imagine it this way. I'm going to completely change this. I'm going to keep the same kind of response that PlayStation had, but just a different scenario. Imagine I'm a company and I want to incorporate AI into what I do. And I get backlash for this because people don't like AI, right? And my justification to using AI and saying that it's a good idea is that, oh, well, AI is progressing forward. Do you see how dumb of an excuse that is? Do you see how dumb of a justification that is? That's basically what Sony's doing with the whole digitalization stuff. Hey, we're going to do all digital discs. No, we don't like that. We like physical discs also. Oh, well, but digitalization is progressing. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Anyways, it's the same as my AI example. It's just dumb. It's just really dumb. They then go on to say that they are going to cautiously move forward with this. But what really gets me is they address that they have seen what their players' views are. I'll show you the clip now.
People have strong views, and we understand that the community has put forth those views to us.
So they admit they hear us, and then they don't listen. Big shocker. Big shocker from PlayStation with that one. Anyways, I'm going to move on to some responses to the clip here. We have this one, of course, the classic. Play has limits. Crossed out the no, because we all know that Play does have limits now. We, the consumers, have an announcement too. We are not buying the PlayStation 6, and we're definitely not buying digital games from your monopolistic online store. So you can stick to the PlayStation somewhere where the sun doesn't shine. We'll move to Nintendo or Xbox as far as possible, or just switch completely to PC, where we have more freedom and control over what we buy and own. And then we have this one, which is actually agreeing with PlayStation, that says, my PS5 Pro doesn't have a disc drive. They already ended physical discs. I'm fine with it. My digital Call of Duty and Gran Turismo 7 play the same as your physical disc. Fuck off. So, when the PlayStation Network goes down, can you play those digital games? No, you can't. So they don't run the same as physical discs? Yeah, if you're going to have a response that's stupid, I'm just going to assume you're a bot and you're engagement baiting. That's what it seems like to me. But anyways, we've seen the responses. We know what people think, and Sony is stupid. I'm just going to say it. Sony is stupid. This is a horrible decision, and I hope they do fail. I hope they fail as a company, because they are doing horrible things to their own player bases. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm going to go buy more physical discs. Bye-bye.